Peace. This is your one-man urban orchestra, Rob, the N.O.C, coming at you with another video. And this is a session about how to make a compact studio, how to build your own compact studio and inside the box only. Okay, so I have no outboard gear. Only outboard gear that I have is my trusty MPC Live, and that just came out last year. And I used to look like this, but now I've scaled it down and built a new home studio with inexpensive desk, MIDI keyboard, and so forth. So I want to share with you and let you see from the hardware that I got, the little, my alpha track, my mouse, MIDI keyboard, speakers, headphones, things like that, and some of the software. Well, I'm gonna show you a lot of the software, but I'm not gonna go into detail because you can look up whatever I have and you like. You can look it up on YouTube and you'll be able to find it. And they go into detail. But I was very inspired by this guy and his setup. And it's so minimal, it's nice and clean. And so I said, I want a clean setup like that, but I want everything in front of me. My keyboard, I have my LPD8, I can use the knobs and turn them and so forth. So let's get into this. Let's go.
You are now listening to the sound of Rock, the N.O.C.
Okay, people, we are back. Right now, I'm going to talk about from my chair all the way to the software. So, a lot of people like to talk about their studios and the outboard gear, and I don't want my studio looking like this. That's too much. My studio from before was nowhere near that, but I don't want that. It's nothing wrong with that. Some people, just have their thing and it's outside the box. So I needed to do something for those who want something inside the box who can't afford all that, So you don't have to spend a whole lot of money to have your own setup. All right. So this is one of what I bought is $79 racing chair. All right, it's nice and comfortable, as you can see it. Turn it around. It's nice and comfy, and the arm comes up, so you can sit without the arm. Pull it back down. There you go. And so, bought this for $79 off of eBay. So that's the nice. Racing car chair, $79. Didn't have to spend that much money. PU leather and built pretty good. I had to put it together, so next, I'm gonna come over here. I don't want to get into. Let me move my chair out the way. I don't want to get into everything yet. My desk. everything is sitting on my desk, as you can see, nice and sturdy. It's real nice and sturdy. It doesn't shake. I had to put that together. I paid $129 or $134 for this table off of eBay. This Z-Line table desk, and as you can see, I can pull out my desk. I got my mouse on it. I used this cordless mouse, you know, that was only like $7. I got two. I got a black one too. Let me get that. Here's my black one. It needs to be recharged, so I got that. My other mouse, that would be for my XP computer, which I'll use. But yeah, the desk, definitely $129 or $134. You can't beat that. It has a hutch where I could put my monitors on, and my other monitor that I could see, my keyboard and everything. It's a wonderful desk. And Sweetwater is selling one for like $4.99 or $5.99, and it doesn't even look as good as this. So you can have a desk. It's not too big and it's not too small. Trust me. If you're looking for a desk and you want to get started, you might as well go ahead and get this. All right. They have another one up there. It swivels out. You know, it costs, I think, $89, but this was for me because it has wheels on the bottom and I could just wheel it out if I wanted to move. Okay. So now we talked about the desk. Let's talk about my Roland A30. I just bought this piece, and as you can see, I have my horizontal pitch bend. I was without that for a few years. That's what I love, and you know, I was looking for one, and now I got it. So this is 76 keys, people, semi-weighted, and they're full keys. And I love semi-weighted because they're not too heavy and they're not too light. They're right there in the middle. Okay, so I spent on eBay $100 for this. He was selling it for $159. He made an offer, so I put the offer in for $100. He accepted it. So it has 76 keys. As you can see, it has functions, which I'm not going to use. I probably used the transpose and octave. You know, it works. Goes up and down. You know, whatever. I'll use it from time to time, but my main concern is the keys and that pitch bend. So there you have it, 76 keys, and I got a free case with this keyboard. He sent the keyboard with a free case, so say if I wanted to travel or go somewhere, I could put it in the case and go. That is crazy. That's where you get blessed. So I didn't spend a lot of money. I didn't spend $300-400, only $100, and I got 76 keys. All right, let's move on. So let's see what I start with next. My monitors. I have the Samsung GT from Sam Ash. Bought it for $99 a few years back. And what's so unique about these, they have an interface in them. And they go USB inside to my computer. And that's how I do my tracks and everything. So, yeah, the Samsung GT monitors. And I checked the frequencies on them. Excuse me. It was pretty nice and flat. And like they say, if you can get them sounding nice on these, you know, you're good. But I do my mixing in stuff in my headphones. I'll talk about those next. All right, so Samsung GT monitors, not that much, $99. Can't beat it. All right, my dock bays, hot swappable. I use for my East-West collection I have a big collection of East-West orchestra stuff, so I'm using this hot swappable, but I'm gonna use a G technology in about a few weeks, and it's gonna be a dual for $89. And then I'm gonna put an SSD card in there so it can SSD hard drive in that G technology dual enclosure, so my strings and whatnot can stream off there real quick. And I have all my tracks, well, basically my tracks, kicks, and all that in this. Okay, and these only cost me like $7 off eBay. I got 3 of them. One is in the box still. Okay, so let's talk about my LPD-8. I had this baby for a few years also. It wasn't too much. I forgot the price, but it's not too much. Sometimes I want to stay inside Reason and do my drum programming, and I'll use this baby, and it works. My knobs, I use those to do modulation and, you know, CC programming, whatever, and it works. It's not, if you can't afford an MPC Live like that, if you can't afford that, you can get this, bang your drums out, and you're fine. Okay, so that's that. All right, this is one of my new G technology enclosure. Got some weight to it, so it's not something cheap, and it's secured. You need keys to open this. It goes up to 32 terabytes. So I'm gonna put 8 terabytes in each bay, and it goes out eSATA. eSATA is real fast, so I'm gonna put an eSATA into my computer, and I can back up my backups on different hard drives and hold different other things on there also, you know, because you need a lot of storage these days. I mean, especially when you're doing orchestral stuff, you need a lot of space. So this only cost me $139, and I'll just put the hard drives in there, SATA, and I'll be up and going. And I can store all my stuff and won't have to worry about, oh, if this drive go out, I don't have my stuff no more. So that's the G technology thing I was talking about. All right, let's move on from there. This little light piece right here. Hold on, let me get that. I don't want that to. This little light piece. I bought this for like $13. Let me cuts on in the nighttime when I'm doing R&B or whatever. I cut it on. Clips on. Got 2 different lights, and clips on to the desk. As you can see, it's clipped on. So, bam. All right. So, not too much. I already talked about the mouse. It's rechargeable, turns colors. It's really a gaming mouse, but I use it now. It recharge. All you got to do is stick the cord in it, put it in the computer, it recharges. Better than the first ones that came out. All right, so had to get a backlit keyboard because I like working in the dark, and I need to be able to see the keys and things like that. This keyboard, 4Rev, it only cost me $13 off eBay. They selling them for $49, but look until you see the one for $13 off eBay. That's cheap. Okay. This is my alpha track. Okay. This I've had for years, so it wasn't. I think it was $119. It wasn't too bad on the price. So, and it's been working. I use this in Reason. It works all the functionality of Reasons and the SSL board, and that's basically it. But that's a nice piece for me because I like to feel. I don't like mousing. I like to tweak my stuff and feel, because when I mix and I need to have that analog thing, you know how we old school guys do it. You know how still want to touch knobs, stuff like that. All right, let's go to my trusty MPC Live. Almost said MPC 2000 XL because I love that machine, but technology it's not where it's at in that baby. But this is my MPC Live. Now I paid for this $959 last year, 2017, and as you can see, it's on. 2.1 is where we are at, and the thing is, let me see if I can get to the, bam, that's the sequencing page or MIDI page. It works. It flips the drums just like the XL. I mean, I was trying to program some drums off beat, off time, and it was still hitting. I was like, I'm there now. So big ups to get the thumbs up to Akai for that. All right, so that's my MPC 2000. No, my MPC Live. See, I'm so used to that. All right, let's go down here. Go to my trusty little computer. This is my Dell Optiplex 960. I bought that for $275. It got, it's good, but I'm gonna get another one for less than $500. It's gonna have 8-core, 64 gig RAM. It's gonna be 4.0 gigahertz bus speed, and it's gonna have Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, DVI for two screens and all that. So I'm gonna blow it out. I'm gonna get a one that's blown out. So yeah, that's $275. Cheap. This my little, what you would call it, foot pedal. You need every player that plays keyboards, they'll use this because experienced and they know what it's for. Bought that off eBay, $5. Okay, so here's my screen. This was given to me for free, so I got something for free, but I got 2 more HP monitors. I won't bring them out yet until I go double monitor. So this baby was for free. Everybody's not going to get a free monitor for free, so I didn't have to spend no money. They was throwing it away, and I said, I'll take it off your hands, and now look, I'm using it, and it still works. So this will go on to my XP computer, because I have an XP computer too, and I use it for a certain amount of certain type of effects that they didn't upgrade for, like Windows 7, things like that. They kept it at XP, so I have to use the XP. So that monitor, this monitor right here, it's a free 22 inches. And as you can see, I got my Omnisphere up in there. Got my Nexus. Got a whole bunch of stuff. We'll get into the software in a minute. So let me see. I ain't missing. Oh, my headphones. These are my Audio Technica. Yes, indeed. Yes, sir. And these are the, I can't remember the number, the ATH M50X. Yep. I like to do my tracks with those. And then my ones that I mix with, sometimes I make beats, my Sennheisers. Okay, when I bought these, they was basically, got them on sale, so these are 600s, as you can see, 600 HD. I got them for $275. So these my babies that sometimes I make beats, but I mix in those. I don't mix in the Audio Technicas. The Audio Technicas, I got those on sale. They was like $169, I believe. So I didn't spend too much money this time, because back in 09 I spent like probably about 12 G's to surround Pro Tools, and it didn't even do nothing for me, because the Power Mac that I had by itself cost 4 G's. It was blown out. It was 8 core, you know, it was works, but you know, Avid make you spend money around that, and I don't even want to get into that because I'm angry with them with that. But anyway, that's it for my outside stuff. See, it's not a lot of stuff. I'm getting this mic, okay, the 440. So I should have that in about 3 weeks. I'm getting this. It's not here now. So I'm getting this mic. But yeah. So let's get into my my software. And I got a bunch of software. Just like guys got a lot of hardware, I have a lot of software. So let's get into that. All right? So now we're going to talk about my software and my instruments, some of my instruments and some of my effects. My main use and DAWs are Reason 10, Studio 1 3.5.4, and the MPC Live software and the standalone. These are my main 3 go-to. I mix and make my tracks in Reason. Sometimes I make my tracks in Studio 1, but I mix in Gain Stage in Reason, and I do my mastering in Studio 1. So also I do my drums out of the MPC Live also. So, but right now I'm talking about my instruments that I use inside the box. Atmosphere is my #1 go-to. That's top of the list. That's it. As you see it, this is my bread and butter. I have I have a lot of sounds, over 20,000 sounds, because I have presets outside of their presets. So this is my main go-to. My next piece is the Nexus 2. This is another bread and butter that I go to. I use certain instruments to give lift to my bottom, to make it sound, you know, to give it that fullness out of my Nexus. Next one is Silent. Silent is another beast that I use. You know, it has a lot of sounds. I put a lot of sounds into it. It's like woo, you know, it's really dope too. So that's one of my joints. All right. Heat Up by Ignite VST. This is another one when I want to get some different sounds. I go to it and get sounds from it and basically do my thing. All right, I'm gonna talk a little bit about East West. I got a whole collection bundle, and I got a lot of stuff. It's crazy. I got Hollywood Strings. This is crazy. I got the diamond bundle for this, and it's just crazy. The strings are realistic. You know, you can't praise this thing enough. The East West Quantum Leap pianos. Bose and Dolphin, Beckstein, Yamaha. They got some very good pianos. I did a video years back of me playing, and this is like my go-to also. You know, I have Ra. That's another one. I have Voices of Passion. I have a whole fleet of East West, you know, instruments. It's really dope. What happened was they added effects with the SSL board in them, and this is what you're looking at. It's a real. It's like it's the solid state Oxford, England, and I think that it replicates the 4000, if I'm not mistaken. But that baby right there, I could tweak all my East West stuff using their SSL board, and not the SSL board that's in Reason. So I could be in Studio One using this, and or in Reason using this, and it's incredible. You can look at it, and you see you got the transient shaper on there too. So it's like it's crazy. So you don't understand the East West stuff, man. Spitfire stuff. I'm going to cop some stuff from them also. All right. So let's go to Analog Lab 3. Oh man, I just got this the other day, and it was only $149, and they have 6,553 presets. I mean, this thing got sounds up the wazoo, and you see how those instruments are sitting by each other. They are mixed. Like you can have one instrument and then put another instrument and have those two play at the same time and they mix. I'd be glad when they do like 8. That'll be dope if they do multi-timbral with 8, so you can mix 8 instruments together and get one, you know. And right now it's still good. They got some stuff up in there. $149. Analog 3 is really dope. So they got my favorite up there. They got the Prophet VS, the ARP 2600, Jupiter 8, Prophet 5. They got the Whirly up in there, electric pianos. It's crazy. I'm telling you. It's really dope. Tunefish. I got this. This was for free. I just got it, and it's kind of dope too. This is you can do some stuff with this thing. It's free. By Brain Control. If you can get it, get it. It's free. Don't turn nothing down for free. It got some presets up in there. It's really nice, and then you can set your stuff and change the stuff around and tweak it the way you want it. So it's really dope. So True Pianos. Oh my goodness. These pianos are so dope. It's like, say if I hear a piano, but I can't get it, right? I could take these pianos and tweak it as close as possible to that piano I heard. You know what I'm saying? And these pianos is really dope. It doesn't take up your CPU. It doesn't burn it out. It doesn't bog down your computer. I don't know how they did it, but these pianos are the truth. I'm telling you, it didn't cost that much. So I have those. Let's see. Let's look at Maurice and Rack for a moment. Now, I'm explaining something to you. What you're looking at is replicas of, well, I wouldn't say replicas, I would say clones of the real thing. So I don't have to have a Triton rack no more. If you looked at my picture, I had a real Triton rack, but in Reason I have a refill with the Triton rack, and it looks just like it, how my rack looked. And I got the exact same sounds. I checked it out. I got the same exact sounds. And what's cool about this is it's multi-timbral up to 14. I can stack 14 instruments and make one. That's crazy. Okay. Everybody know what the Rollin 2080 is. Okay. The JV series. I wish I could get a 3080. Got all the same sounds that the 2080 got. I have it. I don't have to have the rack. And what happened is they cloned it. So you're getting the same exact sound. There's no distortion. You're not losing anything. The sound is not degrading or anything. JP 8000. Excuse me. JD 800. Come on. You know? I mean, come on. Got the miserable sloth, and it's just beautiful, man. The sounds in that piece, the miserable sloth is really top notch. I got Z sample. They stuff is dope. I got the orchestra from Sonic Reality. They're dope. Radius refill. They got some dope sounds in that. And Cinematic DreamWorks, their stuff sound like cinematic. Kawaii K4, I have all the sounds from the Kawaii in that piece. Okay. And the list go on. I got so much stuff I can't keep going because this video might not never end. But let's go to the effects. All right. I will do some of my effects because it's crazy. A1 stereo control. This is free. This works exactly like Waves stereo fill piece. And it looked like it has more knobs. You could do more. This thing is amazing for free. I mean, for free. Yeah, swap LR left and right, phase flip, mono. You know what I'm saying? Expert mode. Come on. It's crazy. And it stereo width all the way out to 200. And then you can left, right. I'm telling you, is you're good. If you don't have Waves and you want to use this, get it. It's free. Free. Let me iterate that again. Free. All right. Okay, so Fat Filter, Pro R, Reverb. I got the whole bundle. I got all the everything. I'm just showing you what the reverb is, and what I like is it gives you the visual status of what's going on. And I mean, it looks gorgeous, man. It looks really good. And not only does it look good, it sounds good. So I have that. I'm more than straight with my stuff. You know what I'm saying? Halftime. This was $12. I just bought it a week ago. This is better than Gross Beat that's in FL Studio because it has more functions. It goes from 1.5, 2x, and the 4x. You get 1 bar, 2 bars, 4 bars, 8 bars. Then you got the one. Gross Beat don't have all that. Then you got the fade out and fade in. So your sound will flip or loop perfect without no glitches. Then you have the smoothness, the sustain, the mix. You can move that band back and forth, and you can have the halftime going and the original sound going at the same time. So they'll be, it's like stacking two sounds, or you don't want it on there like the original sound. This is dope. $12. You need to get this. By the Cable Guys, halftime. $12. little plate. Free. I got this free from Sound Toys. This thing sounds just like the real plate. What's better about this is, you see the two zeros at the bottom that look like the H laying down? That's infinity. This can go infinity. A real plate can't. It can't go, it's gonna end. This can go infinity. That means you can do some stuff. You can really do some records with this and take this thing to another, your music to another level. So that was free. I don't know if it's free anymore, because I know they was talking about you better get it now or you will be paying. All right. Oracle, another nice reverb, and you got all the features on the side: imaging, filter cut, effects, dynamics, and you can see stereo fill, and then you can position back. Yeah, this is a nice piece too by SoundSpot. I got some other stuff from them too, and they're just so easy to use without having to deal with a dongle or anything. So this is a nice reverb also. So you know, Oracle Algoverb, you might want to check this out. I don't think it costs that much either. I forgot the price. This is like, when I'm doing cinematic stuff, this is like go-to. Strings, my pianos, my timpanis, my piccolas, my spiccatos, my flutes, my clarinets, strings, violins, cellos. You put that on there, it's over. It's this right here from East West is a done deal. You know what I'm saying? This is top notch. So this is one of my big go-tos too. And you can put this on. They have presets for vocals, and then you can tweak it how you want, and your vocals will sound crazy. I think I'm gonna do a video for that with some of my artists that I work with, and let you hear how that thing sounds, and the other reverbs. A little shootout, you know what I'm saying? They all sound good. You just use them for your taste of that time and your personal taste. All right. If you don't have a dope delay where you can dial it in, STA delay. Okay. Or by Artified. Listen, for free. This thing is a beast. So if you don't want to buy Sound Toys Echo Boy, you get this, you're gone. This thing, you can dial in your delay by the BPMs of what is the BPM in your sequencer, and you're good to go. Again, free, people. All right. So I bought this also, tape by Softtube. And this is when you're mastering, you want that sheen, or you want a certain feel, warmth, or whatever. That's a go-to piece. You know what I'm saying? So I have this also. Didn't really cost that much either. Forgot the price, but it wasn't $500. I tell you that. You know, so that's another piece. Ultra Space, another reverb I got. This is kind of dope too. Once you learn how to use it, didn't cost that much. Easy to install. You know. Okay, so it's like, hey man, I got more stuff. What you see guys got on outside of the box, I got inside the box, because I'll be here all day. But yeah, so that's only some of the stuff in my studio. So just check out what I have, and you know, fiddle around with it if you could get a demo and play with it. So now that you have seen the things I have And this video was for those who want to go inside the box and not be outside the box. You know, you can subscribe. You can ask me questions on the MIDI keyboard I have, so forth, and you know, speakers, headphones, or whatever. Just in the software that you're seeing, just hit me up, and I'll answer your questions. So this session was about how to build your own recording studio inside the box, and in nice little space. Everything is compact. It's not overwhelming, not too big, not too small, just right for you, because every producer needs their space to be just for them. You don't have to have it just like me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm your one-man urban orchestra, Rob the N.O.C., and I hope you enjoyed this edition of how to build your own home recording studio inside the box. Peace and blessings.
You are now listening to the sound of Rob the N.O.C.